Hello, it's Tiffany with Rattle the Stars Studio, and it is officially spooky season. So every year, all of the Halloween fabric comes out, and I stare at it and I debate, am I going to get it? Am I going to make something finally? And this year, I said, screw it. We are making some spooky clothing. So I have picked up some fabric for both a skirt and a dress, and we are going to get a little bit spooky. So the dress I'm going to make out of a pattern that I have used before that I really like. It is New Look SO863. So you can see here, we are going to make the version without any kind of sleeve on it. I have made this pattern before, so I have done a little bit of pattern tweaking to it, and I know generally how it fits, and I have done a little bit of additional alterations before starting this dress for one of the things that I needed to account for, which I have a fairly short décolletage in terms of like width with my shoulders. So because this pattern has this like sort of boat neck that really comes across the whole area, I find that I need to bring it in. So the past couple times I've made it, I've had to put darts up at the top here. So I went ahead and took out that space on this pattern before I started.
Step 1 is always darts. They're fiddly but necessary. Now I'm sewing the front and back pieces together. I like to sew in a way that lets me go from seam to seam in a circle, save some time moving things around. Don't forget to iron your seams as you go. Now I attach the waist to the bodice. The side seams are fiddly due to the shape, but eventually they bow to my will. Now that the skirt is attached, I'm going to bind all the edges in bias tape. This includes the armholes, neckline, and skirt hem. P.S. I bought pre-made bias tape because who has time to make your own when it's all a basic color like black? And it's zipper time! My favorite hack for installing zippers is to use Wonder Tape. Start by basting your opening closed where you want the zipper, then iron the seam open. Put the Wonder Tape on both sides of the zipper that will be touching the fabric. Peel the backing off and put the zipper in place on the fabric. Now stitch it all down. The tape keeps the zipper from moving, so you get clean stitching every time. Remove the basting stitches and you're done. I added a hook and eye to the top of the zipper, and that completes the dress.
would just use a pattern to help me not have to math at all. So I chose New Look 6872. It's a very basic gathered rectangle skirt with a waistband. So for this, I did version D that you can see right here, but I only did one pocket, and I also shortened the waistband height so that it's only about an inch or so tall. This pattern has a really high waistband and I don't particularly like it. So that is what I went with. I only had 1 yard of fabric for this, so the skirt is a little shorter than I typically go for, but I still think it's pretty cute.
I hemmed all sides of the pocket before pinning it in place on the skirt front. Then it got stitched down on 3 sides. Next, I sewed up the sides of the skirt, making sure to leave room for the zipper on the right side. Then, using Wonder Tape, I placed and stitched down the zipper. The top of the skirt I gathered to fit the waistband before sewing them together. Then I just folded over the top of the waistband and stitched it down. This encases the top of the skirt, keeping everything nice and neat. I give the skirt a quick rolled hem and a skirt hook and bar to finish it up.
No outfit right now in the midst of this global panini would be complete without a matching mask. So I went ahead and made one out of the same fabric as the dress. So we can protect ourselves in spooky style. There you have it, some spooky items of clothing for this very spooky time of year. I am so excited to wear these out and just enjoy that spooky season. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know every time that I upload. And until next time, friends,